My name is John Halliday. I'm the Tribal Operations Manager for the Muckleshoot Tribe, and I'm a Muckleshoot tribal member.
My name is Janeen Comenote, and I am an enrolled member of the Quinault Indian Nation from here in Washington State. I'm also Heshkut from Vancouver Island, Quaggoth from Vancouver Island, and Oglala from South Dakota.
My name is Claudia Kauffman, and I'm a member of the Nez Perce Tribe, and I'm a state senator from the 47th District.
Community is the sense of belonging that you feel wherever it is that you are. It's the people that surround you. It's the people you admire. It's, for me, when I say community, I mean my family, the Native community here in Seattle, the Native community in Washington, the Native community, and it just gets bigger and bigger.
Leadership, for me, is all about change and wanting and understanding what that change is. And I believe that great leaders are also great followers and learning from their experience of how you can impact change.
Being a leader is being a member of a team, that nobody is able to accomplish anything by themselves, that it's really a conglomeration of many small acts where people are working together as a team member, because no one is able to accomplish anything by themselves. And I think that by being a team, that we are able to accomplish great things.
I come from a very strong family. I'm the youngest of 7 children. We grew up on Beacon Hill in Seattle, and my grandparents were very strong people. My mother was a very strong person, and I have 5 older sisters, and they're all very powerful person, very professional, and so I've been fortunate to have them, all of them, as examples and leaders in the community, and so that has allowed me in a number of ways to move forward and continue the work that I see that needs to be done.
From childhood, I have been taught that it is my responsibility as a community member to be involved, to support my brothers and sisters when they need help. I believe that that's what we have to do so that we as Indian people don't feel that we're alone out there in this world, and that we're able to take care of each other.
When you look around and see any Indian person, whether it's in your family or in your community, who is suffering, that's a call to action. And I think that as Native people that we tend to work on behalf of one another. So I would say for me that's the biggest inspiration is for me to do the work that I do, is to continue in any way that I can to improve my community.
Growing up, serving your community was a way of life. It wasn't something you did for 2 hours on Saturday. This is what you did every day. And you incorporated those values in everything that you did.
To be recognized as being a leader in my community is an acknowledgement that I don't mind rolling up my sleeves and getting dirty and messy and going out there and just doing whatever I can to bring a voice to folks who generally don't have a voice.
I have this real pride in being an Indian person in this country. This is my country. This is my homeland. These are my community members, my family. And I have a duty as a modern warrior to fight to protect them, to protect my family.
Leadership is not about the individual. Leadership is about moving forward and making change in a positive manner.
It's the capacity to bring our community together. When you bring Indian people together, there's that reinforcement of cultural identity. And I think that is by its very nature cultural preservation. Just me and you talking and saying, I'm an Indian, you're an Indian, let's go do something together to improve our community, I think is a very deep a core cultural value of Native people.
I certainly appreciate, all the work that Potlatch Fund has done in recognizing people and the work that they do. And for me, it's really traditional to recognize people. I mean, that's what we do. We always honor people who have done something for the community.
I think it's important for any community to recognize their emerging leaders. I think it validates the sense of social cohesion that communities have.
The knowledge that you have and the trust that you have in truth, being a witness to truth, is so important, and that's what leadership comes from, and that's how the knowledge and the power goes forward, is having that inner strength and having those people come and push you from behind and knowing that you can take that next step.
It's our turn. It's our turn to run with the ball. And what will they say about us in 100 years?
Every step that we take, and we don't achieve by ourselves. We don't achieve it by ourselves. And so this is for everybody.